Bro, all these dumb monkeys don't even know to kill the spinners first. Like, look at this guy. He's just fucking attacking the portal. Look at this idiot over here. Full obsidian. What a joke. Moose, get your fucking A game on, man. We're at almost 4 minutes into this game because of you. I'm definitely the team player here. I'm the best one in this bunch. Hey guys, Rendi here again. This series is once again
my Ironman from hell.
And welcome to episode number 2. Welcome to episode number 2. That sounds a little bit weird. Yeah, I've decided to stick to the name My Ironman from Hell because this account truly is from hell. I can't exchange any GP or XP for a tradable item directly. And that means I can't use anything like resource skilling for a log, or if I do, I have to immediately drop it. I also can't pick up monster drops because I'm exchanging combat XP for those monster drops unless it's an untradable. And I can't buy items out of the shop if they're tradable and if I'm exchanging GP for them. Untradables are a huge exception for this account, and anything that is a weird step process like a clue, a minigame, or a random event. This limits a lot of quests I can do as I can't actually get the required items for several quests in the quest journal and even activities because some of these activities require quests and stats I cannot even get up. If you want to help support me, help support the channel, and just get notified every time a new one of these episodes comes out, please hit the subscribe button. And of course, everyone knows this already, but at 1 million subscribers, I'm changing my name to Rendi, damn it. So before we get into yet another long and very interesting, to say the least, episode, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Brevite. Brevite designs both functional and stylish camera bags. And if you know me, I use a camera a lot. In fact, hilariously enough, I'm using a camera right this second. Before Brevite sent me their bag, I was using some ugly, disgusting, single pouch backpack to carry my camera equipment in. And boy, that thing was trash. I was sticking my whole camera and lenses into this thing with 1,000 other pieces of equipment. But with Brevite, there's separators you can move around and piece together in any sort of fashion and put your camera, lenses, mounts, and all sorts of equipment inside of here with security and without everything banging together while you're moving around, especially out in the middle of the woods. And if you don't want to use the removable dividers to sort your things, you can take them out and turn it into a normal backpack at any time. It is made of water resistant and machine washable material as well, meaning it's super durable and easy to get clean. So this bag is lightweight, packed with features, comes with a lifetime warranty, and has over 4,000 5-star reviews. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to go to www.brevite.co/Rendi or use code Rendi at checkout to receive 10% off your first purchase. First things first, I had a lot of feedback in the comments for my first episode, and a lot of you backseat gamers did have some helpful advice, but a lot of you didn't. You gaslit me to hell. For some reason, no, this is not an exaggeration, but around 20% of the entire comment section on my last video was telling me I could go take the boat to Temperos and get into the desert from there. I thought I was legit insane and went back myself to test this theory because I must have missed something. But nope, there's a Shantae Pass down south as well, which requires a Shantae Pass. And we talked about in the last episode how I can't get a Shantae Pass because I cannot buy tradable items out of a shop for GP. I did find a workaround for getting into the desert without a Shantae Pass, but we'll talk about that later in this video. So someone in my comments suggested I could go to Temperos to get into the desert, but I swear there's another Shantae Pass here, so I was thinking, do we need another pass to get through here? Apparently, though, some other people mentioned there's like an NPC you can bribe for a certain amount of coins to like throw you into the desert. Maybe this guy can smuggle you in. Who smuggles you into the desert? There has to be someone around here. It doesn't say on the wiki. I swear, let's see. Extremely confused and hopeless. So I'm going to go to the other side of Shantae just to make sure and see what's up there. A lot of you even mentioned that I could bribe a Shantae guard for 200 coins or something for permanent access into the desert. And I looked this up and was so confused as well by this, but apparently that is something that's real, but it's only in RS3 after the graphical rework of Al-Kharid, which means it was also in pre-EOC. There were a lot of these comments. I'm not going to go over all of them because there were so many, but even there were some saying that I should get sapphire rings out of Bird's Nest, and I could use those, which is correct, and then I could actually enchant them at the Fountain of Ruin, which once again is correct, but many of you mentioned that I could now use these recoils that were now enchanted with 0 magic XP in order to get monster dropped items. That's incorrect. recoils are neutral damage, and using recoil damage alone on an NPC or a monster is not going to give me the drop. I have to do physical damage requiring physical XP. Now there was a workaround for getting 0 XP and monster drops back a few months ago before they patched this. It was around for years, but you were able to spawn hit NPCs the tick they spawned, you hit them and you would not receive XP, but you would still get the drop as long as that was a valid hit over a 0. Now technically this is still possible, but only with a dwarf cannon on the spawn of an NPC, and I cannot get dwarf cannons because once again you have to buy them out of a shop for GP. Now don't get me wrong, I really enjoy all the advice in my videos and in my comments, even if you're wrong. Don't be shy to post something throughout this video if you think it might work or it might benefit my account, because there were some diamonds in the rough throughout those comments that really did benefit me and help me throughout this journey. Now, I don't know everything about RuneScape. A lot of people think I do, but I am far from that. I know very niche things, and I have not actually played this game in the proper manner, you might say, in a very long time. So, I'm a bit rusty, and I apologize for that. So I'm not joking when I say this, but gaslight me to hell, please. Tell me I'm an idiot, give me some better advice than what I'm doing, even if you're wrong, because some of it will come in handy, I guarantee you. Our last Chaos Rune. We have another 12,600 Chaos Runes. That should put us well over 60,000. This whole time, while I've been editing episode 1, surprise, surprise, I've been hopping on about every 5 or 6 hours and doing this for an hour because you have a limit of how many times you can hop. It's like around 300, 350, I believe, until you get basically locked out of your account.
Holy cow.
I've been picking up ruins in FTP Worlds just in case there's any PKers around. I didn't even realize I've probably been out of membership for a few days now, but also I don't have enough money for a bond. I'm gonna have to get a friend to lend me some money. The fat duper himself does not have, you know, what is the cost of a bond now? I don't even know, 4 or 5 mil to spare. So I'm just gonna have to sit here and pick up some logs while I'm waiting on some friend to come through and possibly toss me a bond. Eventually when I get membership, I want to go to pest control, and I was thinking, you know, I could get some combat XP to get my activity up to get the rewards from pest control, or I could actually, you know, take logs like this here and repair the stockades, barricades, whatever they are in pest control and get some free crafting XP. And I think we can get crafting up at any level while we're in pest control, so it doesn't scale, and I can, you know, just get that up in case I need it later for a quest or something. And because any other route I take for crafting is going to be extremely painful, at least at this level. Only 145, so whatever crafting we get off that, I'm just going to settle with it for now, and that'll probably be like not even 10 crafting, but you know what? Why the fuck not? Free 10 crafting. Thank you, Mauler. See, not all of your accounts are banned. Almost. Alright, I haven't been to pest control in literally like 6 years. I went there one summer for 99 HP on my Obby Mauler before they actually buffed the XP rates, and it took me all summer, like 3 months, to get from like 92 to 99 of non-stop playing. But we're going to return, and I don't know how long this is going to take. I haven't done Void ever in my life, actually. I've never gotten a full set of Void, believe it or not. And I don't know how active this minigame is, and I don't even know how the points are now. I don't even know how many points you get a game, so this is all just like news to me. I've never had the need to actually play this. So here we go. We're going to see how long this takes us. That looks like a lot of points already. 250, 250, 200, 150. That looks scary. Once again, this account's more about the grind, and that's what we're going to have to do, is grind out some of this Void. And I don't know what the fuck's going on with my inventory right now, but we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and... Do I need a hammer? I don't even know. Do I need a hammer to repair the barricades? Probably. Hopefully I have one in the bank here. I'm gonna see how much XP those give. I haven't even looked into it. I just remembered it gave some sort of XP when I was here way back when, because I couldn't actually hit on the monsters with one attack when I was an Obby Mauler, so I had to resort to doing that. Okay, 5 crafting XP takes 1 log, and it gives... Does it not give us any of those points anymore? Because I think... are we going to get kicked for activity? What is up with this? Has this been patched or something? This used to give activity. I don't even know if I'm going to get 2 crafting off a full inventory here. So this is really weird. 2 crafting. Yes. So looking back at this, I was so confused because in old pest control before the patches, your entire activity was based upon if you hit 50 in the top left attack roll, which was done through either repairing barricades or doing 50 damage in the overall pest control game. These barricades didn't give me any of that, and neither did attacking any of these NPCs, but I didn't even look in the top right where the new activity bar now sat. And boy, was this activity bar a real bitch, to say the least. Holy shit, that thing is inside an object. That's a bug. Bug abuse. Oh shit, my progress bar is going down. I can't even get any activity because I'm not hitting. Oh my god, am I even gonna get zeal for this game? Why isn't it going up? Go up. It's not going up. It's still not going up. I've hit this thing like 100 times and I'm sitting at 6%. Is this bugged? What the actual fuck? Oh, thanks. I had a lack of service in that game. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks. I mean, I wasn't just constantly attacking anything. What the fuck? The one game we win, I don't even get points for it? I will keep some logs on me whenever I can for those specific emergencies, but I'm not going to proactively train the crafting anymore because I figured it's just best to use it whenever I need it, and I have limited logs still in the bank, and I really don't want to have to go pick up more off the floor right now. And I can't actually chop the trees down in here because those give XP, I believe, so I have to drop the log as soon as I get the... yeah. So I can't use logs in here. I would have to go pick them up from Lumbridge if I wanted to get my activity up by that. But yeah, we're doing good. We got about 100 zeal so far, so just a fraction of what we need for full void, and we're going to get every piece of void. I believe I'm even going to get the mace eventually, and this mace is better for combat than the void mace because the void mace is a 5-tick speed weapon, whereas this is a 4-tick. It's also got like 1 less strength bonus, but for mage later, for like Claws of Guthix, I think I'm going to be using it, so I might as well get it just as soon as I can, as soon as I get the zeal. Also, fun fact, since I did get XP for this GP and it's a tradable, I have to drop that as well. I can't pull any tradables out of the shop because technically I am trading XP at some point, if not instantly, for the item, because there's no intermittent object between those two things. There's just me getting XP and then me going to the shop. So with my restrictions right now, yeah, I'm going to drop the coins I get, unfortunately. I'm going to have to just take that with a grain of salt and lose out on mini charter ship costs that I could otherwise have. Alright, so since you all lied to me and there's no way to get to the Shantae Pass or through it with Temperos, I'm going to go ahead and make my plan. I'm going to get 3 construction with iron nail spawns in Shazian encampment. There's also a saw spawn in Shazian encampment, so I can get my 3 construction up with that as well. Then I'll head to the plank spawn near Barbarian Assault, bank some planks, and from there I should be able to actually make a few chairs until I get 3 construction. And once I can get 3 construction, I can go to Motherlode Mine, get the pay dirt, technically which is an untradable, and then exchange that for nuggets, technically which are untradables, and then finally exchange that for noted clay packs. And those will allow me to make fireplaces in the living room areas of a house for repetitive construction XP, all without the need for nails, because this nail spawn I'm about to go to is terrible. It's literally 1 iron nail per world, and it is the only spawn in the game of any kind of nail that there is. So I don't want to be doing nails and planks for any more than I have to, which in that case is going to be 3 construction here. Now once I hit 3 to 20 construction, my plan is to then move my house to Palvanich, and then I can use the remainder of my law ruins, which is about 9, to teleport into the Palvanich house portal, which is in the desert, to then go move that boulder at Eagle's Peak, so I can then return to the desert at any time. I believe this route's going to take a lot less time than the route I talked about earlier with the Narda teleports through easy clue scrolls, because that's like almost a 1 in 200 chance of getting that clue scroll. So I'm heading there now, heading to get that saw spawn, heading to get the nail spawn, and then finally going to pick up some planks. Alright, here is that saw spawn that the wiki was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up so I can obviously train the construction in the first place, because without that, I wouldn't be able to actually train. Alright, so here is an old note, whatever the fuck that is, and some iron nails. 1 iron nail per world. This might take a while. I'll see you on the flip side. I'm tired of picking them up, so I'm going to go ahead and head now over to Barbarian Assault, and I'm going to gather some planks there to hopefully get us to 3 construction. I hope 85 nails will get us to 3 construction. If not, I don't know, but that definitely should get us there. So, alright, there's probably a better plank spawn than this, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this for just a couple of inventories. And I probably only need 1 inventory in reality, but I might have enough nails for 2, so I'm gonna gather just as many as I can. Here we go, buying our first house.
If only I could do this in real life, that would be wonderful.
Only 1,000 coins. What is steal? For a house? Yes, please. As well, I'm in Remington right now, but technically I can't even exchange these noted planks for unnoted ones with the certificate guy outside, because that's technically exchanging new items for GP, so that's against my restriction. And I brought them, but I can't even use them anyways, and plus I'll probably run out of nails, so not a big deal. But we got our 3 construction, and that's all that really mattered. Alright, so we ended with 6 construction, almost 7. I could probably get 7 with the rest of these nails, but I don't even think I'm going to bother for it. I'm going to go ahead and go for that clay now and motherlode mine. Alright, so we've made it to the mine. I have my best in slot right now, black pickaxe. Hopefully that will be addy soon from like a medium clue. But yes, this pay dirt is technically untradeable. And this is kind of a weird bypass because even though I'm mining and getting this, I can use it to actually put into the deposit over there and then get something back as well that's untradeable, and then exchange that untradeable for a tradable. I know, really confusing, right? But technically this is still within the terms of me not exchanging directly XP for a tradable item. We're gonna scuff it. What do we get? Nice, more feathers. Might need those sometime. More chaos ruins. Already have quite a bit of those, so probably not too worried about those. The nature ruins, I was kind of hoping for some kind of arrows. I don't know what arrows you can get exactly, but higher than bronze. Unfortunately, we didn't hit that, but there's some freebies there. I'll take it. Nice first maze random. So I realized in the last episode I didn't have to drop that sapphire. I had a diamond I even dropped as well that was uncut, but you don't get XP when you pull these gems out. They're just given to you while mining. I didn't even notice that ever in my life of playing this game, but yeah, I guess that's a thing. So I can keep any uncut gem mined from any ore because technically, you know, I don't get XP for that gem. Okay, so these star shards, what are they called? Fucking not. This new, I don't know anything new. New content is foreign to me. You can mine stars now, apparently. They give stardust, and you can exchange that for soft clay packs for only 150 stardust. So I might actually go to that because the stardust is non-tradable, just like this pay dirt is and those nuggets are. So I can technically keep it, and then I could go and exchange it for soft clay packs. And I think that might be a little bit quicker if I go to this friends chat. They'll tell me where the star is at, and I can just go mine that stardust for quicker clay packs. I'm not positive, but I'm going to need a lot of clay packs. I'm realizing a clay pack, 100 soft clay, is only going to get me 1,000 construction XP, and I need 20 construction. So a 20 stat is probably going to be looking like, you know, 6,000 XP. So that's like 6 clay packs I'm going to need. And this right now, I haven't even gotten enough golden nuggets after several inventories yet for a singular clay pack. Almost half of one, maybe. So whatever takes less time, I'm going to do it. Because this black pickaxe as well is pretty shit. Not going to lie. Bro, it's going to take me like a fucking year to mine this thing. I've already been sitting here for 5 minutes, and that's the biggest dent I've put in this. But you know what? That's just what I need. I need to mine. I need to mine my heart and soul away because I need 1,000 at least of these stardust here. Maybe, actually, maybe not that many, but I need a lot. I need some clay, and I need it now. So the only way to do that, not the only way, I could go back to motherlode mine, but fuck that. This is way more relaxing. I don't even have to do anything. I can like leave my mouse off for 5 minutes at a time here. This is some Easyscape new age content. Love it. This is, yeah, we're gonna be sitting here for like an hour. This is gonna be great. I don't even have to pay attention. My fucking internet just went out while I still had like 9/10 of a star left. This is just my luck. Alright, so I've got a little bit of stardust in my pocket. I'm gonna go turn that in, and as well I'm gonna go try and check out this clue eventually that we got from mining those things. I've decided I'm going to get my wood cutting up this episode to probably 36 and start Lost City, and I'm gonna open all my reward caskets, my easy ones, in the basement of Entrana where you actually need an axe, because I can't pick up the axe from the zombie in that room. So I'm going to actually need to pull a black axe from an easy clue. I'm just going to take all my caskets down there when the time comes and open them down there in hopes that I do pull that black axe, or else the quest will be totally impossible to complete. Alright, so this is the guy who apparently exchanges these stardust pieces for the soft clay. So this is 150 stardust a pack. That's 100 soft clay a pack. 500 soft clay, that's quite a bit. The problem is that it just gives so little XP per fireplace that I can't use this uncertification guy because I am paying GP for items technically there. And I'm going to keep my coins on me because I'm going to be doing my banking for this construction by going over here to this port and taking this to Artie, then running to the Artie bank, which is pretty close to the other side of that port, and then I'll just come back through this way and run back to the portal. Now I could go to Corsair Cove Bank if I had the quest done, but I don't have that quest done yet. I haven't even looked if I can do that quest. There might be some items required. I've never done that quest in my life, so I would be going in blind to that, which eventually I'm going to do if I can, but not today. So let's go ahead and get some construction up, hopefully to level 20 with all of this soft clay. There we go, 20 construction. All right, so we're gonna relocate our house here. We have just barely enough coins. We're gonna have 800 GP left after this, but it's gonna be worth it. So now we can finally actually teleport to house and exit straight into the desert. So I'm gonna do a couple of things once I do that. I'm going to go ahead and start the tourist trap, get the medium clue step out of the way, and then lastly I'm gonna go push that boulder out of the way. I think I am 45 strength. Okay, I'm still 44 strength, so I will have to get some kind of boost here. Alright, we've done our water skin and nip, so we should not take any desert damage. You know, I'm actually going to go ahead and start this off going straight to the Eagle's Peak area, and then I'll worry about starting the quest after that, after I get that boulder out of the way, I've decided. So if we don't want to waste law ruins, or we don't have law ruins after this, then we can always come back now through the Eagle transport system once I push this boulder out of the way, that is. As you can see, we're not taking any damage from the desert, and we don't have access to water skins. Apparently someone said there was a water skin spawn in the new area southwest here somewhere, I believe. It wasn't on the wiki, they said, and they said they added it, so hopefully they are correct. I'll have to check that out, but it's a 0 water skin spawn. I would have to fill it up, but that's not a big deal. I could get a lot of those and fill them up. We've got our strength boosted, and yes, we now have access to the Eagle's Peak cave. I'm going to make sure that that boulder doesn't move because this is an instance, just in case it didn't close. I'm going to check here again in a second. Okay, one more time. All right, so that boulder is set in stone, no pun intended. Okay, doesn't look like any desert robes here. And we got our next clue step. What's the... Miscellanea? Oh my god. All of that for this. I don't think I can do the quest to even get to Miscellanea. I'll look into it real quick, but I highly doubt that's even going to be worth it, even if I can do that. Well, at least we can now come back to this clue step whenever, and now we can actually get in the desert for once without the Shanday Pass, so I'm still satisfied, honestly. I can't complete this quest, though, because, like I said, I can't get the desert robes without buying them from a shop. So I just came back to pest control. There's only one team on the easy boat. I'm almost honestly considering training for a very long time to get my stats up to get me to 70 combat for the med boat, because this easy boat is not a fun ride, I'll tell you that. I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here because look at me, like I'm probably the worst person on this team, but you know what?
I'm the only one who matters.
It's going to come down to, you know, would it be quicker to get the Void Melee first? Would it be quicker to train first? Because Void Melee increases my training. There's really, you know, no substantial solution to this unless I do some really precise calculations, which I don't want to do because honestly I'm just lazy and I just want to play the game to play the game, and that's what I've been doing on this account this whole time. Like I said, I don't even wiki half the stuff I'm doing. I'm just trying to explore, have some fun, and we'll just play it by ear. In the meantime, while I'm trying to AFK some pest control, I'm going to be looking into some things like, can I do that Miscellanea clue step? Can I do Heroes quest? Can I start the Throne of Miscellanea quest? Etc, etc. Now, there was a way to actually get into Miscellanea before with Piro and the fairy rings without having the quest done to do that step, but unfortunately that has since been patched, and my only option is to now truly do the quest. So, hey, check this out. We're about to lose. Oh wait, no, he's surviving. The tank. He was down to like 7 health before I turned my recorder on. What I was gonna actually say was I checked into the miscellaneous step on that clue scroll, and I think we can do it. Originally, I've never actually been to miscellaneous normally before, just through means of bugs. So I thought for some reason that you needed to start, or at least maybe get partially through Throne of Miscellanea in order to get to the Island of Miscellanea, and that would require Hero's Quest, as well as a lot of other quests subsequently, like Dragon Slayer. And I realized I can't do Dragon Slayer on this account because it requires steel nails. I can only get iron. Maybe there's a workaround with the iron nails, who knows. But also there's a silk requirement on Dragon Slayer. And once again, like the Artie Diary, I was stuck there without the silk. I can't get the silk as well for Dragon Slayer, so Dragon Slayer is going to be a no-go. But fortunately, it looks like to get the Miscellanea, all you need is Fremennik Trials, and I was looking into, if I could do Fremennik Trials, and I believe I can do Fremennik Trials, actually. It's one of the few quests that are a little bit higher tier that I can do, and the only obstacle with Fremennik Trials is going to be basically getting that raw shark, raw manta ray, all of that. And people are going to be saying, I'm going to stop you right there. Don't comment Temperos or fishing trawler. I saw that on the last video a lot for the raw fish I was needing. Like, people were suggesting that for the raw fish for cooking, I believe. I'm not going to be doing Temperos or fishing trawler for tradable fish, because in my eyes, that's trading direct XP up here, like fishing XP in both of those mini games for a reward that's direct from that minigame, from that XP, which is the raw fish. That's going to be also working here through pest control. I'm not going to trade my zeal for anything that's tradable because I'm getting XP. I have to keep my activity bar up with XP, so technically I'm directly feeding XP into a tradable if that's the case, So that's why I'm only going to be getting void equipment untradables here at pest control, because even though I'm getting XP and feeding it through zeal up here into an item, it's an untradable item, whereas if it was at Temperos or anything else, it would be feeding it into a tradable item. So, and that is the raw fish. So instead, I'm actually going to be doing some Soul Wars, I believe, and getting some of those crates, whatever you want to call them, from Soul Wars. And that's because these crates are untradable before you open them. So once again, it's kind of a workaround, but I'm using my XP to get zeal for a direct trade of an untradable crate, which then turns into tradable items. That means I'm not directly trading for the tradable items. Yes, I know this is convoluted as fuck, but just bear with me. As well, when you open like a Temperos reward pool, it gives 10 fishing XP, which is even more direct XP for the rewards from that minigame activity. But there are some rewards besides these raw fish from Temperos that I can use in the future that are initially untradable. But back on the topic of Fremennik Trials, the Soul Wars crates, which are untradable from Soul Wars, do have a possibility of giving you a lot, and I mean a lot, of noted raw sharks, so that's what I'll be shooting for here in the near future. Alright, I got skipped over in this boat somehow. I got left behind, so now's the time. Even though I can't get the full set yet, I'm gonna make an upgrade, because this iron full helm is pissing me off. 200 points for this thing. This took me like an entire day on this easy shit tier boat, but here we go. Let's see how much better it is. Holy shit, this looks terrible. It's worse! It's not even an upgrade. I thought this was supposed to be equivalent to like mithril armor, but it's worse than an iron full helm? What? Well, I guess it has better crush defense bonus by 1, but I mean, come on. What the fuck? How is that not better than an iron full helm? It's got a 42 def requirement. I thought it was like equivalent to myth. Come on. Even with this alt a friend lent me, I don't know if we can actually get this done. I'm having to carry this entire fucking team with a DH max main with piety and super combat potions, guys. If it keeps up this bad, I'm probably just gonna have to take a break from this and honestly just go and do some training to 70 combat at this rate to get in the medium boat, because this is just god awful in this easy boat. These people don't even like know what the fuck they're doing. I realized today that some things are just out of your control until they are in your control. If you can't do something that's out of your control, put it in your control, put it in your hands. Become the noob defender, the savior of void for the easy boat. That's what I'm doing today, the next day, probably the next day after that, because I realized I'm going to be here a while and I need to get some zeal, and this is the only way I'm going to be getting it, is to help all these noobs get their void and their zeal as well. And that's exactly what I'm doing, one step at a time. I am the noob savior, the void hero that they all have been waiting for, because everyone on this easy boat is a fucking idiot besides this account that was just handed to me, and I'm definitely not a noob myself. Alright, so we've gotten another 250 points. I'm gonna buy the top because obviously steel plate body is worse than black plate legs, I guess, kind of, maybe. Well, no, not technically, but you know what I mean, for the slot it's in. So I'm gonna get a little upgrade here. Hopefully this is an upgrade. I thought the last thing was gonna be an upgrade, but it wasn't, so guess we'll find out. 0 points left. Okay, this one's actually better. I guess it's just the helmet that's trash. I don't know. But yeah, this is more like what I was thinking, like a myth plate body. Because that's what I had always heard Void is like equivalent to myth, but I guess just not the helmets. So we got a little bit of a defensive upgrade. We still look like a trash man, not gonna lie, so that's always good. So I've gotten another 117 zeal since this top for today, and the game's dead. Once again as well, I'm not going to allow myself to keep the GP from this activity since I am trading XP sort of directly for it. So yeah, free GP on the floor for all the noobs. Have fun. I've decided to go to Soul Wars for the first time in literally like at least 12 years. So I'm kind of like relearning the ropes here, and not many people are really helping me out, but apparently you can do some activities for better points. I'm a little confused. But yeah, I've came here for 1 to take a break from pest control, and for 2 to go after those raw sharks for Fremenic trials, or possibly even the pure essence I'll need at some point for Priest in Peril to be completed, as this is the only way I can get that essence and complete that quest and get into Mauritania. Alright, let's see. Can I pull my raw sharks or pure essence off the first one? Highly doubt it. Oh my god! I got the raw sharks off of 1 pack. Okay, well, we can do Fremenic trials now. That was fucking easy. I didn't even know what I was doing in that first game. I was just fucking around trying to learn the ropes. And I guess I was wrong about being able to only pull a crystal key from the mystery box last episode. Apparently you can get crystal keys from the spoils of war here, so that could be something for the future. I don't know. I know there's a medium step that requires like an Addy square shield to wield, and you can get that from a crystal chest, and that's like a 1 in 64 chance, so maybe if we can get a loop half we can actually pull that. Alright, I missed a boat, so I have 150 points. I might as well buy the gloves while I can. I don't know what bonus these give on their own. See how much of an upgrade this is. Oh, actually pretty decent. I didn't think they had that great of defense bonus. I thought they'd just be like the same as a normal glove, but hell, I'll take it. We're getting closer to 100 defense bonus, and we just need the skirt now to complete the melee set. After I get that, I'll probably go and do Fremenic trials, and I think I've decided I need to get a better shield than the one I have now. So I'm gonna go ahead and after I do Fremenic trials, I can actually kill market guards to get the Fremenic shield drop, and that's like an Addy square shield, and it's untradeable. So it's going to be a huge upgrade for now until I can get a defender at 65 or whatever the 130 combo is for that. So that's going to be the plan, is to get that shield so I can, tank a few more hits while I'm getting the rest of these pest control games out of the way. And as well, I can do that clue step then after Fremenic trials and all of that good stuff. So that's going to be part of the plan. You know what's funny about this is I can't actually like play the game properly. Like I can't kill the spinners and go to portals because my activity bar goes down too fast, because the portals have higher defense, the spinners have higher defense. So right now, pest control is absolutely dead. There's not even enough people to hit 5 to make it in the boat for the novice area. So I'm going to take a little break, get 36 wood cutting, which is required for Lost City, because I did plan to do that this episode, just because I think I can with easy clue caskets, since I'll be getting those anyway. So yeah, we're going for 36 wood cutting, and I think I'm going to do that over here by these oak trees and just drop the logs like I have to, because XP, tradable item, you know the deal. As well, I almost forgot to drop the most important thing, my 23k cash stack from pest control. Okay, so we already got a second maze random on the account, and let's see what it gives us this time. Okay, so a slight upgrade to the bronze arrows. I've had iron arrows and some feathers and mithril ore. Something new at least with the mithril ore. I'm not sure if I'll ever need it, but yeah. I love these maze randoms. They're always a nice surprise. Here is my first bird's nest. I wonder what's inside. A willow seed. Interesting. So I can pick up bird's nest and I can use what's inside of them because, for one, they're untradeable. For two, they don't give any XP when they technically drop to the ground. So it's an equivalent exchange, and let's get these filthy logs out of my inventory. Yeah, I know, this is very convoluted. I kind of want to check back on the pest control boat before the night's over, because the later it gets in the evening, the less people that are on the boat, and this might be the perfect hour to go check it. So let's go see if anyone's actually playing pest control right now before I waste the possibility of getting those points. Ah, looks like there actually is a crowd now. Alright, there it is. 250 points finally. I better drop this cash stack. Alright, here we go. The final piece for the Void Melee outfit, the robe bottom. This will give me some more defense bonus. And of course, the melee accuracy and damage increase with this Barney mace. For now, I think I'm going to go finish up my 36 woodcutting, start Lost City, and then do Fremennik Trials and kill some Fremennik guards for that shield. Alright, so according to you all, a couple of comments notified me that the pages in this book are actually tradable, which I don't know why the fuck the pages in the book are tradable if the book itself isn't tradable, even in the uncharged form. I don't know who decided to make the pages tradable when you can literally buy an infinite amount of them from Diango. But anyways, I technically violated the rule set of this account by buying the pages, and I can't even use a chronicle now. So... well, first of all, in order to give myself punishment, I'm going to destroy the book and the rest of the pages. And the only other formidable punishment I could see is these law ruins are really rare. I only get them really through clue scrolls right now, and they're my major means of transportation. So transportation for transportation, I'm going to drop the remainder of these law ruins. I'm going to punish myself by having to walk, likely, and then lash myself in the back a few times, give myself a spanking or something like that in real life. That's how we're going to accept our punishment, and we're going to have to deal with that mistake from here on out. We've already failed this account technically, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't count it anyways. That wasn't untradeable. Like, most people would not know that the pages for a chronicle, I believe, would be tradable. It doesn't make sense when the book itself is untradeable. What am I, a RuneScape genius? So we've got a problem here. I have 851 coins, since I can't accept the coins from pest control. We need 5.2k for this quest, just as an item requirement. I don't know yet for what. I haven't done this quest in literal years, and I realized I can technically pickpocket because I'm pickpocketing coin pouches, which are untradables, and then I'm trading the untradables for coins. So pickpocketing is going to be a good method for us making GP at the start here, and I am already 39 thieving from that lockpick attempt. That's, I think, what I'm going to be doing, is trying to maybe pickpocket some guards even or something. I could pickpocket some ham members if I really wanted to, but yeah, I don't know. I might wait to do that until at least I get the woodcutting requirement and get up to the step in Lost City. So let's see if I even have enough money. I remembered correctly from here in Karamja, it's actually way cheaper to charter to Catherby, and the only route I can even afford right now. That's why I think I'm going to be going over here first. There's a jug of wine spawn, I think, somewhere around here upstairs, and that's going to be best eat for a while, I believe, since it technically is a spawn. It heals 11 HP, so by far even better, almost double the triangle sandwich and the steak sandwich idea I had before. Oh, so the jug of wine and the clue I have are in the same spot. That's destiny right there. Lucky me, I can polish these bad boys, and I can get a free 5 crafting XP. How about that? But the polished buttons, those are tradable. So it looks like we're going to have to drop those. Damn it! I thought you get a coin pouch and an item. Well, this is going to be terrible GP. If not, guess I'll do this and then I'll switch to something that actually gives me coins, because I just want to go do Fremennik Trials right now. I don't want to mess with clues until a little bit later. So fortunately, it looks like these guys do give coin pouches and only coin pouches, so that's going to be good for GP until I can thieve guards in a level. And once I thieve a few of these coin pouches, then I'm going to head to the general store, probably in Lumbridge, and sell off some of these duplicates of these useless items I have. I can't quite high alch them, but another idea to get GP was once I'm 55 magic, I can go to the Fountain of Ruin in the wilderness and high alch things for 0 magic XP in exchange for coins. Alright, so I've just hit 40 thieving, which means I can technically pickpocket guards right now, but I think I'm going to stay here till I hit 3k. It's because guards are so far away, and now I literally have no means of transportation. I don't have law ruins, I don't have chronicles. The only thing I can do is take canoes, home teleport, minigame teleport, and charter ships. Like, that's it. I guess I do have access technically to spirit trees. I forget that I haven't had access to spirit trees on any account in so long that I forget that's even a thing. I should really do the grand tree, because then I'll have access to these gliders as well, which could be super handy considering my limited transportation options at this very moment. So just a thought. I'm just now realizing, speaking of Grand Tree earlier, that I don't think I can actually do Monkey Madness because I can't get a ball of wool. That's the only thing I can't get. Technically, I normally would not be able to get monkey bones, but theoretically you can use a monkey corpse instead from Twyboy on a Trio quest if you're halfway through it. And that's an untradeable from a monkey. So if it wasn't for the ball of wool, I could maybe do Monkey Madness, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that, unfortunately, just because of that ball of wool. Just like I can't do Sheep Herder because of the ball of wool. So the ball of wool and the silk I mentioned earlier are huge blocks to this account. If anyone knows where to get a ball of wool, let me know, please. Alright, so I have all the necessary items now gathered for Firminic Trials here, but I am a little bit concerned, mainly because I don't know if I can defeat that guy you're supposed to fight with no armor, considering the fact that most of my food I have is either extremely shit or is jugs of wine that lowers my attacks, and as well the wiki says he drains your prayer, which means I won't have overheads. Yeah, I'm just a little bit scared. Finally got the lyre. Actually, that only took like 5 KC. I shouldn't be complaining. A lot of people are here for like hours trying to get that thing. So we've got the lyre, and now let's go enchant it. That first jump was important because I don't need to waste any food. I'm literally using shrimps, salmon, jugs of wine because these lower my attack, half a red berry pie, and I have a plan with mithril seeds. I don't even know what the inside of this fighting combat area looks like, but it depends what I'm going to do with these mithril seeds. There's one of 2 options, and one will be picking one up and dropping it on the ground and using it as a red click. The other would be simply flinching it on the side of an object maybe that's safe spottable inside here. So we'll just have to see. The wiki says this guy drains your prayer, but I still have full prayer. I don't know if that means it's like when he hits you or what exactly, because right now I'm fine. It doesn't look like we'll be needing these mithril seeds though, because I'm one tick flicking this. So this guy's final form, he drops a Firminic Blade, which is an untradeable version basically of an adamant scimitar. My Baronite Mace though already outclasses this by far. I was gonna like do a fast flinch method with the flowers, but I don't really think it's needed. I thought he might drain my prayer all the way to 0, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Apparently there was an old safety glitch with this guy. If you died like the first tick of his 4th form, whenever you become a safe death, you could smuggle the safe death effect and actually bring that outside, so you would be in a safe death no matter where you would be, which would be super handy for this hardcore. But I can't do any of that hardcore bug abuse, you know, it's against the rules, so I'm just not even gonna bother. I don't even think it still works either. I think it's been patched for a couple of years. I'm not positive. It might still work. I mean, I'm not encouraging you to break rules or anything, but I mean,
Don't do it.
okay, that's when he drains your prayer. Alright, let's die. Hopefully this is still a safe death.
Alright, let's see if Jagex fucks us and we somehow lose hardcore status here.
Nope. I think we're good. Apparently there's an easy way to smuggle out the red herring. Maybe I could get a free herring by smuggling out this herring here by not completing this quest step and always get free herring, because I definitely need that. It's definitely not shit food. Imagine the only way to get a cooked herring is through this thing here, and I just fucked myself by doing this quest. Wouldn't be surprised, but there's probably like a clue scroll drop for it or something weird. I don't know. Let me look it up. Let me just make sure. I don't trust myself. Okay, their beginner caskets do give herring, and I don't know what herring would be required for. Probably nothing, but I'm just being a little bit paranoid, probably. Alright, let's finish the quest. I think now we can go to miscellaneous. Oh, we gotta keep our herring too. Hell yeah, brother. It didn't even take the herring away from us. Yes. I might need that someday. Probably never. For something that doesn't exist. That's a lot of fucking XP. Thank you very much. Some base crafting levels. That's actually, and some base fletching levels, and just a little bit more wood cutting than we're 36. So we can do Lost City. That's super good. All right, that was a good choice, that quest.
I'm a genius, you know.
Let's go back, get our clue step, go to miscellaneous, do it, and then kill some guards for that shield. Maybe if the clue step's nearby, I might just try and finish the medium up.
Or, with our luck, it's probably not going to be something we can even do.
Let's hope we can do the next step. And hope it's the last one too, because this is the second step. Can we do this? Staff of Air, Bronze Square Shield. Probably, what's fucked up is probably. And the Snelm, probably not. Fuck. When you craft it, it gives XP, and there is no other way to get it. Nice. Goodbye, I guess. It was nice knowing you. Oh, that hurts. Back to Relica. Let's try and get the Fremenic round, or not the round shield, just the Fremenic shield. That's the only one that's untradable. The round shield is the shit tradable one. Even if we get really unlucky on it, which I kind of hope we don't, we could maybe, by that time, hit the medium boat and get more PC points a lot easier than me having to multi-log as well and carry the whole team. Wow. That was only like 50 kills, and I didn't even get the helmet or the sword. I got the shield. Did not expect to get that lucky. I'm usually super unlucky, but there we go. Best in slot shield now, equivalent to an Addy Kite shield. I'll probably upgrade it whenever I get the stats to go to Warriors Guild for defenders and whatnot. And whenever I get the defense for, like, obviously a Dragon Defender. But right now, that's looking pretty fresh. And I have a lot more defense bonus than I did with this measly piece of garbage on. Now that I'm 35 woodcutting, I'm going to go ahead to Lumbridge because I just need one more woodcutting level, and from there I'm going to go ahead and start Lost City, get up to the last part where you actually have to go chop down the tree, get the tree spirit, and then, eventually I'm going to get some easy clue caskets I can open up in the basement in the dungeon area of that Entrana part of the quest. That's because all dungeons are actually located far north of the regular world map, whereas if I were to roll these clue caskets inside Entrana, they would easily just skip over all kinds of rewards that I could not wield inside of there, such as armor, axes, and other equipment. And like I said, I need that black axe. And anyways, I'll be needing to do easy clues for Death Plateau like I mentioned in the last episode, so I can possibly get that tin trout in order to get the Sherpa's boots, and my new upgrade, best in slot for boots, being climbing boots. So I decided I might as well just open all of my easy caskets from here on out over there inside the Entrana dungeon. What the actual fuck? We just got an elite clue out of an oak tree. What is the likelihood of that? Let's see, can I do the first step? Highly fucking doubt it. One day I'm probably gonna need a ruined crossbow, so I'm gonna save it for that one day. Thanks, I guess, oak tree. Another bird's nest. And 36 woodcutting. Let's see what we get out of this. An acorn. Wow. And let's get the leprechaun out of the tree here. And it's as easy as that. We're now at the step in the quest we need to be to open the easy caskets down inside the Entrana dungeon. As well, you can bring Event RPG into Entrana, so I'm going to use that as a weapon to kill the tree spirit. I think it'll be even better than a black axe because of its attack speed. For some reason, Entrana thinks that the Event RPG is unarmed because technically you are kind of unarmed because you're kicking with it. But in reality, it's a much better weapon than being purely unarmed. So I've decided before I go ahead and do some easy clues here, I'm going to go ahead and do the Grand Tree just for the Gnome Glider transportation because I have extremely limited transportation right now. I have no Law Ruins, no Chronicle. All I have are charter ships, canoes, and tree spirits. So the better transportation I have before I do clue steps, considering I'm going to be walking, not running all over Gielinor, the better it's going to be in terms of the amount of time it takes to do those clues. So even easy clues, yes, this is going to be great for them. Now normally I would talk to this guy, but man, I hate having long, boring conversations. So instead, I'm just going to murder him. He gives some shit XP though. Alright, we got the lumber order. Hold on a second, is this lumber order tradable? Okay, phew. Just realized I killed that guy and got some attack XP for that lumber order there. That would have been scary. So normally I would mage this thing like any other Ironman, but our account's kind of upgraded. We're like a full force badass on this now, so we're just going to straight up one tick prey flick this entire demon fight and just bash the fuck out of him with our Barney mace. This might actually take a while, and I probably should have just brought some Chaos Runes, but you know what? Fuck it. There we go. Alright, so here we go. We're giving him the rock, and I think we'll get an attack level off this, but more importantly, we're going to be getting those gliders, and I need as much transportation as possible right now, so that's going to be a huge benefit to the account. Yep, 1 attack level. We didn't quite hit the magic level. Yeah, anyways, King Narnode helped us out, gave us glider access, and now we can do clue scrolls a little bit quicker. Still probably going to be terrible, but we have some more access to different areas, like for instance, now I can go to Alcarid rather than wait for my Lumbridge home teleport. So we've just got our second easy casket. And like I said, I'm going to try and get up to 5 to open in that dungeon. Hopefully we can pull the axe or the trout down there. Our second easy clue from ham members, and we can do the first step already. I also got a bunch of untradables here. I got rusty swords, damaged armor. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to repair those since it requires coins, I believe, or XP, but hell, I'll throw it in the bank if nothing else. Already on the second step of this clue, we're going to have to drop it. I don't think I can get a ham robe or a blue robe top. Since we're over here, I'm going to go ahead and just do some more pest control. And since I just used my minigame teleport up, you know, might as well wait for it to cool down. Field rations are right there. And someone suggested to me, you know, buy those, they're untradable, but even though you can't put them on the GE, they actually are a tradable item, and that's one of the first things I looked into, because I think they heal like 10 or 11 HP, so that would have been really good, but unfortunately, nope, can't actually purchase those because they are a tradable item. You can already tell with this new full void and this shield, I'm looking a lot more professional here. I can actually kind of play the game without my activity bar going down. It's funny because they implemented the activity bar to keep people actually being active and play the game, but I can't attack the portals or the spinners because they have higher defense, or else my activity bar goes to 0 and I don't get any points. So I can't actually play the game properly like it should be played, where I couldn't before, whereas now maybe I can because I'm decked out a little bit better. I've got more tank bonus on, as well as more, you know, attack bonus because of void, strength bonus, all that good stuff. So we'll see. I think I can actually play legitimately pest control for once at finally 63 combat in the novice boat. I just got split up from my team, but looking at the glass half full, I do have some points to spend, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the range helm now. I think I have over 200, yeah. So I'm gonna purchase this range helmet, and then all I'll have left to get is the mage helmet and then the void mace finally. And hopefully we can get these quick because this is getting very old. I think I'm gonna go do some easy clues, and those are gonna take forever, like I said, because our transportation is just so limited at this point. Over 408 points still that we need, which is a lot more time. My playtime's gone up tremendous amounts sitting in this novice boat, and it is not fun. Did not expect void to take this long, but it has taken me like probably well over a day's playtime. That's not good. So there's a lot of losses, and sometimes I'm just so lazy I don't want to have to try and multitask and log into the other account to DH bomb the portals, because it's sometimes very hard to keep my activity bar up even with like auto retaliate on this account because I hit so shit. I have to almost target the lower level NPCs at times. Here's another cash stack I'm going to have to drop as well. Already our first easy clue here, we can't do it. And hopefully it's not in the Legends Guild, because for an easy clue, that would be a little bit ridiculous. I don't think it is. It's probably right outside. But anyways, bye-bye. Back to Lumbridge. Oh, we have to wait another 7 minutes. Okay. Never mind. We're just going to sit here. So another clue on the third step. I can't do this because even though I have damaged armor to possibly get iron plate bodies from, I already have studded chaps. I can't get the bronze full helm. There's no item spawns or any sources for a bronze full helm, surprisingly enough. So once again, we're dropping our third easy clue in a row. Alright, so we got all the way to the fourth step, and I can't do this one from here. Unfortunately, those emerald rings and the sapphire amulet, I can maybe pull that from a bird's nest at some point. The sapphire amulet, there's probably a way to get that, but you know, that's far away, and it's an easy clue. We can go and get more of these, even though I am on the third step. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, plus we're already right next to the ham hideout. So finally got another casket after like 4 attempts, so that makes 3 caskets, 2 more to go, and we can open them under Entrana and hopefully get at least one of the 2 things we need. 5 hours and 55 fucking minutes. I really need to like stand up and move around, or I'm gonna have like a fucking stroke. Oh my god, I just got 4th step wheeled requirement again, but I might be able to actually know. Studded body. Damn it. I don't have a fucking I thought that said studded chaps. I don't have a studded body. Fucking 4th step. Check this shit out. We've already done 3 steps on this clue. Fuck you. Oh my god, why is it so hard to do fucking easy clues on this scuffed Iron Man? Just legit got 17 crafting from polishing those untradeable buttons and then dropping them. I don't know how. That's how long we've been here trying to get a fucking clue that we can do. Another drop on the floor. Thanks for that one. We're still at 3 clues completed in our bank. Heading back to Lumbridge. Oh, I can't even head back to Lumbridge now. How do I get back to Lumbridge? Best way to get back to Lumbridge is... Oh, God. I can't afford a charter ship. I can't afford a charter ship. Run over to this fucking spirit tree all the way over here. Use it to the grand tree. Run from the grand tree to the middle of the tree to the glider on the top floor. And then glide to Alcarid. And then run from Alcarid to Lumbridge. I'm gonna go ahead and take this evil bob random because it might boost me up to 20 fishing, and if I ever need to fish, I'm gonna want to do it through trout, not through some fucking bait fishing or like net fishing or that garbage. You know what I'm talking about? Of course you know what I'm talking about. 20 exactly. We can now fly fish if we ever need to get fishing up for a quest or anything. We have the ability to do just that. Amazing. Oh my god, man. Fuck you. I can't get a fucking desert shirt. What do you think, I have money? Alright, so another stash unit equipped items step, but I do have the steel longsword from last time from a beginner clue. Hopefully I didn't sell that. I do have studded chaps from an easy clue already, and I believe there's an iron kite shield spawn actually in the wilderness. So I'm gonna go grab that kite shield and fuck it, let's actually do this step because I think we can. There it is, iron kite shield, middle of the wilderness. All the way in 35 wilderness to get to this thing. I'm doing too much walking around. This is exhausting. Like physically. I'm sitting in a chair, yes, but boy, it feels like I've been, you know, walking, running all day. My cardio's up. I've lost a few pounds, probably because I forgot to eat since I was logged in for 6 hours earlier. Please just be a 2-step so I can get this out of the way. Yes! Finally, the 4th casket. 1 more to go, and then we'll open these bad boys up. And right after that last casket, we've already gotten another one. Well deserved. Less than 7 minutes, in fact, after that last one. So let's go over to Entrano with the necessary gear for a fight. See if we can pull an axe, or at the very least, see if we can pull that 10 trout for Death Plateau that I need the climbing boots for. I thought this guy was literally just called a monk, but he's actually called a cave monk. Imagine that being your fucking name. Cave monk. Like you're a fucking subspecies of a monk. You're a cave monk. Let's see. Please, in this trying time, God, give us what we need. Not what I need. Not what I need. Oh, mother of God. Not what I need. Not what I need. Come on, one more. 7 trout. I'll take it. Could be worse. Kind of. Wasn't even 10, but you know. I'll take it. 7 trout, sure. Most importantly, we have some form of transportation teleport now. Since we have no law ruins, no chronicle, nothing. We have a way to get out of here. Fell to pills teleport. You know, I think I actually still have a cooldown even on my fucking, all my teleports out of here. The only other way it is to go through the wilderness, and I don't really want to do that. Alright, so we just got our first casket after the last 5 openings. Thank God it was only a 2-step for once, so gonna head back to Lumbridge in just a few. Log 52, day 100 of Trash Man mode. Projections for future content, bleak. Clue scrolls, necessary. Void gear, definitely necessary. Boring content, definitely. But do I love it? Definitely. I finally got another easy clue after like 200 pickpockets, but you know what I realized? I'm 36 kg right now, and I think this fucking damaged armor I've been carrying around on me, considering I've been walking everywhere and running everywhere because my transportation is so limited, this shit weighs a ton, and I gotta get this stuff off me.
Alright, this should be our second casket of the second batch. This is the fourth step of the clue. And there we go. I almost just instinctively opened that. Holy shit. Alright, that's our third casket collected. We're on a streak right now. Hopefully we can get to 5. This is the last step of this clue. Right next to our beautiful big mushroom. It's a sign from God himself.
Holy cow.
Let's go back, and we need just one more casket before we have another grand opening.
No. Right when we think we have the last clue we need, every time the last clue has some steps I can't do. So having to drop that one, having to go back to Lumbridge for I think a third or fourth time, and we can't even go back yet because we gotta wait 4 minutes. So we gotta go run to the canoe. God, the transportation on this account is awful. There we go, our 5th casket, finally. Yo, I'm checking out this thing on Amazon right now. It's called Get Good, My Ultimate Guide to Gaming by Ninja. Ninja published a book, this is not sponsored by the way, about how to get good at gaming. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Hopefully we get the axe or the trout or both. That would be amazing if we got both. Oh, we got the trout. First casket, okay, black axe please next. Yes! We got it. Oh my god, that's a huge relief. Okay. That might come in handy for like Black Knight's Fortress quests or whatever the hell no, it's Hero's Quest. We can't even do that. That's actually really good. We got our trout and our axe. No more easy clues, I don't think, at least for a while. And yeah, we can actually go and complete Lost City now, as well as we can do Death Plateau once I get the bread and all of that. So this is huge. This is amazing. Hold on. When you go down this ladder, do you lose prayer points? Do you lose 41 prayer points? Because I just recharged my prayer points at the top. Is that a thing? Oh shit, this might be harder than I thought. We can't mess up a singular pray flick. Alright, focus. We got 3 prayer points. We got 1 axe. Let's do this. Good thing I have 44 prayer. Or else I'd have 1. Well, I guess I'd have 2 prayer points instead of 43. Hey, there's a lot of mushrooms in this room. Why do I keep getting signs of mushrooms from beyond the grave? I don't want to drop this precious salmon, man. Okay, we don't need fire lighters. Well, do we? I guess I'll drop some salmon, even though I really don't want to. We got 10 more, I guess, but I'll get 4 staves. I think that's all I'm ever going to really need. I say that now. Look, we're gonna get 5 staves. Okay, I changed my mind. We can now finish Lost City and Death Plateau. That is, honestly, I'm telling you, that is a huge relief because was getting tired of those easy clues and failing steps and like walking around the entire game. I thought this might take days, you know, with my luck, but we're here, we did it, and I'm just very, very happy. Well, I sounded happy. Then I realized you need 31 crafting to make this into a staff. How the fuck am I gonna get 31 crafting? I'm not doing balls of wool. There has to be a better way than balls of wool, man. Come on. So here is the bread spawn, and we need 10 bread. So we're just gonna hop worlds 10 times and pick up the bread we need for Death Plateau quest. Finally able to start this quest. Look at this perfect, beautiful inventory with an extra piece of bread because I don't know why I wanted an extra piece of bread from that basement. Don't ask me. But we can finally start this quest. Get on with our lives, hopefully. I don't even know if we can get a second pair of boots from this, to be honest. I never even researched it. I just said maybe I can, and we'll go find out right now after we spend all this time, probably 30 hours trying to do this. If not, I have a secondary plan for the climbing boots, and that is, haha, Last Man Standing. But recently, Last Man Standing was updated to have a 750 total level requirement to actually go play it to mitigate bots going in. So we're going to have to get 750 total level before we can play Last Man Standing. Last Man Standing does not give any XP in the game, and so that means I can actually trade that for the climbing boot pack from the reward store. And that's the secondary plan if the Sherpa won't give me his second pair of boots. Alright, we have to win this eventually. This guy could like nearly clean me before I win. I can't actually get the pre-made Blurberry special to actually use for this guy, so we're going to have to legitimately gamble instead. I'm becoming a fucking gambling addict by playing this quest. Thanks, Jagex. I won. Was that not enough for him to give me an IOU? Damn it. Oh, I love gambling. Oh, no. I'm just gonna up it every time, ×2. That's how you do it in real gambling, right? You just multiply it every time you lose. No. You're holding 9? What? Double up again. I have to win this, man. hate my life. I don't think he takes like bets over 1K, so if we don't win this, we're fucked. No, are you serious? I'm gonna lose all my fucking money. Let's see if he takes bets over 1K. Max bet is 1,000 gold. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to win multiple times in a row. What? You have to be kidding me. How is this dude rolling tens? Okay, it's a 4. I have to beat this. Okay, I've already beaten it. God, we gotta win again though now because we're in fucking debt. Okay, thank God. I think this might be it. No, I'm still in debt to this motherfucker. So we have to do another 600, I believe, from this clip, it looks like. Come on. Yes. Is he gonna pay me? Thank God. That took like 15 minutes to get this thing. Okay, so he just gave me his climbing boots. What happens if I drop them? I'm gonna drop my cash too, just in case. What? So you could soft lock your account out of this quest? If you're an Ironman, you could literally soft lock your account out of this quest. Look at this. That's actually pretty. I better pick those up before I like DC. That is fucked up. There's not even like a failsafe to buy them back from the guy. And I mean, if you're a normal account, you can go buy climbing boots out of the GE. But if you're an Ironman, well, I guess you could go to LMS, like I said. But like, fuck. But you know, actually, should we even complete this? I had a feeling, you know, we might need spiked boots later on, and the only way to get those, I don't know if you have to pay for them if you need them a second time. I don't think so. I think you just need the iron bar. I don't think you have to pay money, because I was gonna say I need to get 2 pairs of the spiked boots now too, so I might as well do LMS first and drop a pair and get another pair. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do Desert Treasure. Probably not, because the Druidic Ritual thing is a huge roadblock at the moment, and that's required for Dig Site. But the wiki doesn't say. I don't think he charges after the quest. I think he just requires the iron bar. If there's a video of this somewhere, it would be nice, but there's probably only a video of, well, yeah, because you can buy them out of the GE, so I highly doubt there's a video of this. You know, just to be safe, I am going to wait to complete this quest until I do have 750 total, and I am able to actually, you know, get these spiked boots, multiple pairs, because you never know. Or I don't even have a pair of boots after the quest anyways to wield, so I might as well stop the quest here and get the 750 total up at some point, and then finally go to LMS, get a boot pack, make 2 pairs of spiked boots, and yeah, deal with those. We're about to do some crafting meta, some new crafting meta. It's going to be very fucking fast XP, of course. We're going to be picking up thread, and then we're going to use this needle from the haystack I got last episode, and then we're going to be picking up leather and making leather equipment, 1 per world, and hopping till at least I get 20, and then I can maybe find a way to get sapphires and cut those. I believe I could do murder mystery because all that requires is a pot, 16 free inventory spaces, and that gives 1400 crafting XP. I'm gonna just see how fast this crafting method is though, because once I am 20, I was thinking I was going to mine shooting stars for shards and trade them in for gym bags and only cut the sapphires from those gym bags, but this might be quicker. So before I leave this area, I do want to see how fast this crafting XP truly is. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of questing to get at least 20 crafting here in a second. Are you serious? Look at this. I can't even reach the leather. There's no line of sight. I could telegrab it, but that would give XP. But I can't even pick up the leather, so what's the point of there being a fucking spawn here? I guess it just looks cool. Nice. Hey, there's a free 4 coins at least. I just thought of a new meta walking to the start of Murder Mystery Quest for crafting. 20 to 30 crafting, possibly by picking flax and spinning it into bowstrings, because I can pick flax, it doesn't give XP over here, and I can spin it and drop it for 20 to 30 crafting. Then I could poison chalice boost from 30 to 31 to make the Draymond branch. That sounds a little bit tedious, but I think it might be quicker than mining the shooting stars, even though that is more AFK. If I ever did want to make bread again or any kind of pastry in the future for XP, I now don't have to actually mill the flour myself. I can just go over here to this barrel of flour and just pull it out for free. 1400. Okay, that got us to exactly 20 crafting, and we got some coins from that too. Actually, that's super good. I'm gonna do just like a test run and see how bad it is, like picking flax and turning it into bowstrings, because I haven't done that in 15 years. I don't think anyone's gonna be doing this nowadays. You get flax from all kinds of monster drops, like thousands and thousands. This stuff is so worthless. Because I'm picking it up, like I get to keep it because it's not giving me XP just picking it up. The only point in time when I have to drop this is after I make it into bowstrings, which at that point in time, I've already got the crafting XP anyway, so it's not a big deal. And I'm obviously willing to drop the bowstrings, so let's just see how this goes. So we're about to already hit 22 crafting on our third inventory here, and this isn't really as bad as I thought it would be. We're getting about 12 to 13k XP an hour, it's looking like. And I thought this was going to be in like the single digits, like 5k an hour. So I think this is going to be way better than Stardust and all of that crap with the gym bags and even quests if I could even do them. This 2007, real 2007 skate method came in handy. I found a new and better location for this. There's literally a spinning wheel right up those stairs right there. And we can spin this flax at an even quicker rate, probably nearing 15k XP per hour. I know, efficiency at its finest. I'm just a master of efficiency. This account has like 5,000 EHP already.
I'm picking this woman's flax and I'm breaking into her home and using her spinning wheel and spinning it into strings and then dropping them on her floor.
31 crafting. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the inventory and then head to the bank and finish up Lost City. So we can complete the quest and we can keep these Draymond staffs even though they're pretty much useless because we're never going to be able to get up to the point of fairy rings. And there is a way to possibly get some random items we can get inside Fairy Tale Part 2, but the main thing I cannot get, surprisingly, is secateurs, which are required for the magic secateurs to be enchanted and made during the quest. Future Rendi here speaking now. That statement I just gave you was false. There might be a way yet to get these secateurs, as well as a seed dibber, so I can unlock farming. But as dumb as this sounds, it's probably going to require me getting a fire cape first. So for the next episode, expect me attempting to get a fire cape just to unlock farming and possibly the Fairy Tale quest line. Alright, there we go. Lost City done. We got 3 quest points and this Draymond staff, but more or less it's pretty much just a nice achievement to have, and we have access to Xanaris. Did find out there's a chocolate bar spawn here, and the apothecary actually... Whoa. Huh, okay. Well, the apothecary can actually make you energy potions for free. The only potion he can make you for free is an energy potion, and that requires chocolate dust. Grinding the chocolate bar gives no XP, but I would still have to get, I believe, limpwort roots. There's no spawns, but you can actually get limpwort roots from a master clue or from any of the low, medium, or high tier barbarian assault reward gambles. But to be honest, just for energy potions, spending barbarian assault points on that probably is not worth it. Here is where those 5 white firelighters I got earlier come in handy. We're only 3 fire making from Tutorial Island, so in order to, get past this slow fire making stall of normal logs, we're using colored logs. Fun fact, there's no super long lighting process to these white or any colored logs, and we're already 5 fire making now, so our likelihood of taking forever to burn these over here has drastically decreased. As well, this spawn here is way quicker to actually light and hop worlds than the one on top of Lumbridge because these are equally spaced between each log. I can just right click them and move without even having to run and waste run energy as well. And because these logs are right next to each other, I have the anti-delay of taking forever to light the logs whenever moving from the first to the second to then the third. So I think I'm going to go for around 35 fire making. Just to get my total level up quite a bit, and then I might get some fishing up as well, and then I'll head back to pest control. I really don't even know what I need 35 fire making for, or any fire making yet for that matter, but there's probably some quest down the road, and like I said, this is all just to get some total level up. Alright, so there is 1 fly fishing rod in the entire game on the island that Jagex decided to design just for this account, just for us, because they love us. And also designed just to torture us because we have to run or walk thousands of feet to get to every location of anything on this island, just like any other piece of new content. I'm headed towards the fly fishing rod spawn up here. I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna run back down to Edgeville and fish some salmon and trout, and of course I'm going to have to drop that fish because I get it through XP, so I can't keep it, but it will be able to level me and get me some more total level, just to get 10 more total level, and then I'll probably finish up that 750 total level with a few more combats in pest control. A plank and a fly fishing rod, just what a man needs. Alright, we can't carry any more fish, but also 30 fishing. There we go, that's the goal for fishing for now.
Gonna drop all the XP ridden fish out of my inventory, and I'm gonna go head to pest control probably for the rest of the night. Hopefully get the mage helmet, and then I'll work towards the mace likely tomorrow. Is there anyone on the pest control boat on this fine day? We shall find out, and hopefully I can finally finish the void that I need. Oh my god, can I make it there in time? I can, barely. Sweet. There are people playing. Now hopefully they're winners and not losers, and hopefully I can get this done once and for all today. Alright, so this team is actual garbage. I'm going to take a quick break here. Drop my coins, of course. Anyone who wants free GP, just come to pest control. And for now, I'm going to buy the Void Mage Helm, and then the last thing we'll need is the Mace. So now that I have the Mage Helm, I decided I'm going to go ahead and, get some Mage up as well. So I'm going to have to go get my best in slot shield for Mage, and you'll get to see what that is here shortly. So temporarily, for now, I think the anti-fire shield is going to be our best bet for magic bonus because, well, it doesn't have magic bonus, but it doesn't have negative magic bonus like this shield does right here. And it's still got a little bit of defense bonus. And because we have 35 quest points now, we can actually go get that shield and we can start the Dragon Slayer quest. Now we can't finish it because once again, we don't have access to silk. And we also don't have access to the steel nails, even though there might be a workaround with iron nails for this quest. Alright, so fortunately, you don't have to complete the quest to get the anti-fire shield, and also, it is given to me completely free, even though it's a tradable item. There we go. So he gave me the shield for free, and now we have our best in slot mage shield, even though, it doesn't actually give mage bonus. The only mage bonus at the moment is coming from our Staff of Air. Better than nothing, and we still have quite a bit of defense bonus, over 100 in fact, which is pretty good for mage gear, so I'll take it. And from here, I'm just gonna head back to pest control and get some magic up, drain some magic in pest control. I'll try to. Now that's if I can hit and actually get my activity bar up enough. It might be a possibility I'll be splashing constantly, but I won't know until I try. So we're gonna try and get some magic up, preferably all the way to 60, but I highly doubt we're going to hit that because we only have like another 225 points to go. So I've already noticed, especially on these portals here, that this magic is somehow extremely accurate. So I'm not really worried about losing my activity bar as much as I was. I'm actually probably hitting more than I was, to be honest, now in magic gear, even with only 47 mage and 10 magic bonus. So that's surprising, but yeah, magic is OP as fuck at low levels. So I guess it's not that surprising. I think after this game, as long as we don't lose somehow, which is very likely actually, I should finally have every piece of void. The mage helm, the melee helm, the range helm, the full set, even the mace. After that, we're looking at, we need about 2 more total levels. I think I'm going to go do that through farming. Now, I realized something pretty fucked up about farming, and that is the only way I think I can train it is through raking, pushing like the whatever the hell it is in Hosidius, and by maybe like the Tithe minigame or like a minigame of some sort. I don't know. I don't know much about farming, but I can't get a seed dibber. Similar to how I was talking about earlier, I can't get the secateurs. There's no spawn for a seed dibber. You can only buy it out of shop. I just realized the seeds I even get from birds' nests and all of that stuff, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use them because I don't have a seed dibber. So yeah, that was an interesting discovery that I just now found out. Once again, future Rendi talking here. I think I have found a solution to the seed dibber and secateur thing. But yeah, it's going to require fire cape for the most efficient method. So look forward to that once again. Alright, so here we go. The final piece of void I need, the mace. I don't even know if I need it, but I might as well get it. It's an untradeable, am I right? So it's got more crush bonus, but it's got less strength bonus than the Baronite mace. More importantly, it also has a slower attack speed. It's a 5-tick attack speed versus a 4 from the Baronite. So the Baronite's still better for melee. But for magic, obviously, this thing is going to be our best in slot, especially whenever we have the Gothic spells unlocked, which is 60 magic, and his Claws of Gothic, sorry, not the Gothic spell. I didn't know this could also autocast Crumble Undead, so that might be useful in future Slayer tasks and whatnot. I had no idea that was even a possibility on this, but that's interesting. So we've clocked a lot of playtime, almost 3 days yet again since the last episode, and I think what I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of those farming levels on the plow and Hosidius, and then lastly
I'm going to go to LMS, which I am terrible at, attempt to get a few points, get a pack of those climbing boots, and then attempt to get 2 spiked boots for free and just see if I can do that from Dunstan. So this method is god awful, but I believe it's better than raking. Like I said, there's a rake spawn in Keldegrim, but I'd rather just, do this, and it's like 10 farming XP. Oh, there's also a little bit of crafting XP there, but it's like 10 farming XP per entire length of this plow field, a push. So this is going to take me a while even just to get 3 farming off this thing. Another idea I had for farming, if I can ever even do the quest, Prince Ali Rescue, I probably can't. There's so many required items for that, but you can go to Sorcerer's Garden, and every time you pick the squirks or the herbs, it does give a little bit of farming XP. As well, I can maybe find a way to get compost, like actually making it myself, and then using saltpeter on it over there, but I don't know, all of that sounds almost more tedious to do than just like AFK in this right here. Right now I'm getting like 800 XP an hour. Almost 3 farming, kind of, not really. Alright, that's 3 farming, 750 total. I'm gonna go ahead and get my ass handed to me and last man standing. Alright, so I learned a lot while I was in the cage, but probably not quite enough. I'm going to struggle very hard with these real players here. I found a way to actually, get around the bots before, but now that they've kind of mitigated those all out, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But fortunately for myself, these climbing boots, 20 of them are only worth 1 point. So that's all I need to get is 1 kill inside this minigame, and that's going to allow me to get those climbing boots. Ow. There we go. 1 kill. That's all we needed. No food left. That was terrible. I know. Don't make fun of me. My PvP abilities are amazing. Impeccable. And we're in the top 9 already. So you know what that means. That means we're going to hide to get an extra few points. We're going to edge the fog until we get to the last survivor. And then we're just going to die to him. That doesn't sound right. Edge the fog. Alright, we've got 5 survivors left. I'm still edging that fog. Oh no, someone sees me. I'm gonna pull him into the fog and piss him off. Come on, come at me. Look at these fucking badger-like maneuvers. It's not worth confronting the top 5. You just run into the fog if you have to, all the way around even, and waste your food. This is the meta. That guy thinks he knew where I was, and now he's just lost. And I've lost half my inventory of food, but that doesn't matter, because now there's only 4 survivors. That's an extra bonus. We needed to get down to 3 survivors, so the remaining 2 are fighting each other, and I'm automatically in the final round. That's how you do this. So if those other 2 people would just hurry up and kill each other, then we'd be fine. But they're being really slow and inconsiderate of my time. Why aren't these people fighting each other yet? This is ridiculous. Attack them, I'm running out of time. Yes! Go, go, go! Yeah, baby, 22 HP, no brew, no food. We're gonna make it to the final round and get that extra point. That's all we wanted. Alright, well, we got 4 points, and that means we got climbing boots and some extras even. Yes, this minigame does not give XP, so it's fair game. Okay, so for now, I don't know what else we're gonna need in the future. I might come back here. I'm just gonna save the rest of the points. But for now, I'm just going to pull out the climbing boots like we planned. How many sets would you want? Just 1 set, of course, because 20 is more than enough for what we need. So we're gonna try and get 2 pairs of spiked boots mid-quest and then complete the quest. Okay, so he just made our first pair of spiked boots. Let's try and drop them and make them again. Cool. And he didn't charge any coin, just the iron bar and the climbing boots. So if we can in fact do desert treasure in the future, we now have a pair of those spiked boots gathered for free. But there is a very high probability I will not be able to do that quest. Just in case, you never know, why not get an extra pair? Alright, here we go. We're finally finishing Death Plateau after all of those easy clues, all that total level, all of those obstacles in our way, but we did complete it. And now we can wear a pair of our climbing boots, which are in the pink currently, and we get a free pair of steel claws, which I have no use for, but maybe one day there will be some weird awkward use for steel claws. Probably not. Alright, so once again, what have we achieved in today's episode? Well, for one, I got full void. That only took like 99% of the episode, but other than that, I even got a Void Mace, so our best in slot magic bonus is now achieved, as well as an anti-fire shield for less magic attack bonus negation. As well, of course, I got the Void Range set, and our still best in slot is the Willow Shortbow, but I did get a few iron arrows, a little bit better than bronze arrows from that maze random I had earlier. As well, I got Lost City done, a quest that relies for this account entirely on easy clue casket rewards, which we did with the Black Axe. As well, I ended up completing and having access to medium clue spot being Miscellanea, and as well getting the Fremenic Shield and of course the Lyre as untradeable items from the Fremenic Trials quest. I also was able to collect thousands upon thousands of Chaos Runes, which you'll see why I need those later on. And of course, I got a few unique items. I got a tooth half of a key. I got an elite clue scroll, which someday hopefully I can pull a ruined crossbow or something useful out of it. As well, I got some Feldapill teleports and this really ugly iron plate skirt tee that I no longer need. The entire goals of this account are based around untradeable items, and I can't get all of them because of my restrictions, but I think that's going to be the majority of what we're shooting for, is those untradeable items I can acquire. So once again, I appreciate you all watching this video today. If you did enjoy this video, also please give a subscription to the channel, as you can be notified when the next one's to come out here soon. And of course, give this video a like, a comment. Check out my active social medias, which I'll put in the description below. And yeah, we'll see what the future holds for this really interesting and bizarre account. See you next time.